These Satanists who are conducting the ritual in the human world, they drink this adrenaline infused, it's like a drug to them, it's a high. So this is what's actually happening in a sacrificial ritual. This is why they do them. And this global cult is an expression of those entities in the human world, the human frequency, has been given the name of loosh by some people.
And it's true that the best way for anyone to find something is by doing the digging and the research themselves. But I always say there is no smoke without fire. You know, a seed, an idea is planted from somewhere, from some form of truth. And there is too many people saying similar things, people from very high up places. So for those who don't know, there's a rabbit hole you need to go down. And it's very dark at the bottom.
You guys seen anybody do the blood yet?
The what?
The blood?
The blood?
Have you guys seen anybody do the blood yet?
Not yet.
Let's go. All right, let's go.
Follow your lead.
Just the blood.
I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
What does that mean, 2 year?
It's aged 2 years.
Yeah, we'll call it age.
It's extracted.
That works. It's either conceived or born.
Oh, I see.
Is that wine?
You can call it that, sure. It really is.
There you go, sir. Please, enjoy.
For those who think this doesn't go on, I want you to Google a company called Ambrosia, founded by Jesse Karmazin. Type that in. Let's just say this company was charging $8,000 per litre of a certain red substance, with the promise that it'll make the client younger. Now you can go and fact check that before you start going, it's not real. I hope that clip gives a bit of context. This video did really well on TikTok, so it's only right that we do a deep dive into this. Also, apologies for my absence on YouTube. I know I've been missing and off the grid, but I'm going to make it up to you with this one. Around 2016 in California, a company named Ambrosia launched, founded by Jesse Karmazin, a Stanford Medical School graduate, who believed that transfusions from young donors could rejuvenate old adults. They offered participants 1 litre of young donor plasma for about $8,000, or for $12,000 you could get 2 litres of young plasma donor. They claim that they purchased young people's blood from blood banks, and their claim to being ethical was that they only purchased blood that had passed the storage limit of these blood banks, quote unquote. So if this is really where they sourced it from, even if that was true, the people who donated the blood thinking they're doing a good cause for the world, I wonder if they knew that the blood was then going to be sold for $8,000 and $12,000 to make the people who own the blood bank rich. And then that said blood would be going to some old, haggardy, rich elite woman who wants to look young again, as opposed to someone who really needed it. But if you're on the same page as I am, that's probably not where he was getting the blood from, let's be honest. Because £8,000 and £12,000 seem kind of steep, don't you think? And another piece of food for thought, if this was a registered clinic that you literally only got to type it in and you see the information, it's been published on Legacy News and articles all across the globe. What goes on in the ones we don't know about? And also another question is, where does this culture of blood and young people's blood making people look younger come from? Where have we seen this film before? Where have we heard that one before? I can't say too much on here because it's a very censored subject, that, but you catch my drift. And another thing that's funny is there's no publicly released peer review data of these trials and stuff working. I wonder who was paying for these things, that don't want to give a testimony, that don't want to be the face of this miraculous fountain of youth medical experiment that's making everyone just reverse age. And on the 19th of February 2019, the FDA shut down this operation. I might add that no arrests were made. The FDA said there was no proof that these transfusions worked. Well, I beg to differ. Let's have a look at these celebrities here that seem to just be the real life walking talking Benjamin Buttons. Come on. I know they got good plastic surgeons, but really?
Esto va para la fábrica de diablitos, de salchichas, de jamonada, de lo que a usted le gusta. Vea, pura ricura, y eso usted se lo come, mire. Esto va para la fábrica de mortadela.